Alright, so this is the old hickory butcher knife that I modified, and then my modifications were small, just a few changes in the blade profile and the handle. You can see my last video on this to actually see what I did. But I've been using this as my primary bushcraft, hunting, fishing, woodcraft knife for the last 6 months. And what do I think about it? Well, I think it's a fine knife. It's taken all the abuse I've given it. I've batoned wood, I've carved with it, I've cleaned 2 deer with it, a number of fish with it. I've struck ferrocerium rods. I've used my flint to cast sparks from it on char cloth. Generally I've abused it, and it's held up good. I thought originally I was going to have some problems with this handle, because when I was shaping it I did get into the rivet a little bit, but no problems at all. Been a really good knife. The sheath I made, of course, it's held up really good. Now, this, I would say to anybody on a budget, is a great bushcraft knife. And you can modify it simply to make it fit you. And it handles all bushcraft tasks, hunting tasks, everything. Great knife, great knife. What I don't like about it is it's too long for me. I prefer a shorter knife. I don't know what the length of this blade is. It's probably about 7.5 inches or so. I prefer a shorter knife, something, you know, in the 4 to 5 inch range. Carving with this was okay down here, but as far as fine task with the tip, it wasn't really great at that. As far as a one tool option, would I choose this knife? Probably not. Only because, I mean, it is big. You can hack with it, you can baton with it, but I don't know how long it would last. It's not real sturdy for abuse over a long period of time. But it has been a good knife. Cost me 10 bucks, 11 bucks, something like that. Modifications took me about 30 minutes to do, and I've had a great knife for the last 6 months out here in the bush. I prefer, like I said, a smaller knife, so I will probably be putting this in one of my get home bags, or one of my other bushcraft bags, just a backup knife. May even be using it. I did like it in my skinning shed when it came time to skin in beaver. This round part of this blade worked really good, and I could kind of work up on it a little bit, and it really was a good tool for that. So this may just find its home in my skinning shed. Great little knife for the money. So if you're looking for something on a budget that would be good, this is it. And you can, if you're like me and don't really like a long blade, you could also, when you do your blade modifications, even shorten it. Bring the profile down and shorten the knife itself a little bit. And I think if I was going to use this all the time, that's probably what I would do. Make it something that I like a little bit better for bushcraft tasks. So there you go, guys. It's been a great knife. I think everybody should go buy one of these things, play with it a little bit, see how you like it. It's good steel, it holds an edge fairly well. I could skin and butcher a deer and only have to touch up the edge just a little bit towards the end to finish up. But I mean, it's good enough steel for that. It's not, it's not an iron or blind horse knife or battle horse knife or one of those knives that will have exceptional steel in them, but it does the job. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting my channel. Thanks for everything. God bless. Get out in the woods.